Hey everyone, Robert Ferringo of DocSports here with another college basketball free play video. Be sure to check us out at DocSports.com for all of your sports handicapping needs. I did want to mention that I have a 6-unit college basketball play going tonight. Won my 7-unit play last night, and I'm now 54-25 over my last 79 college basketball plays rated 5 units or above. That's right, I've hit nearly 70% with these top picks over my last 79 plays. Guys can do that for maybe 15, 20, 25 plays. You do it over almost 80 plays and it's not an accident, okay? I really like this situation. I would love to have you on board. If you want to get on board but you're not sure about going into pocket for it, take advantage of that free 60 link that's down in the description below. A daily package of college basketball picks is only $30, so you can get my 6-unit play along with my full card. I think I have 9 games going tonight. Get that full card, and then you also have $30 to use towards any other handicapper. Maybe you're looking for a top NHL play. I know Craig Trapp has one of those going tonight. Maybe you're looking for more college basketball, and there's several other handicappers that have big plays going as well. So, all right, today we're talking South Florida at number 16, Alabama. This one tips off in Tuscaloosa at 8 p.m. Also, if you enjoy this video and are looking for more information like it, be sure to like and subscribe to the DocSports YouTube channel. Now, South Florida going to Alabama. This number is at about 13.5 right now. I see some 14s, 14.5s. There is not a standard number on this. Now, I opened standard around 15, 15.5. Interesting that it's actually come down a little bit. I thought we'd see only Alabama money in this one. Some of that is South Florida is better. Okay, they beat Utah State at home. That's a real nice win for them. But they're only 1-4 against teams in the top 150. This South Florida team, if you remember, their head coach tragically passed away right at the beginning of last season. So last year was a bit of a scramble for them. They have stabilized as a program, and they're going to be better this year. I don't know that they can hang with a team like Alabama. The thing with Alabama is that it's all about motivation in this game. The last time we saw them was last Saturday when they had that massive game against number 1 Arizona. Alabama had the lead in the first half, and then they got absolutely trucked in the second half. They got blown out of that game. It was not even close in the second half. They ended up losing by 20-plus points. So what are we going to see from Alabama here? Are we going to see a little bit of a letdown? Are we going to see a little bit of a hangover effect out of the Crimson Tide after getting embarrassed? That game was in Birmingham too, so it was a neutral site game, but very pro-Alabama crowd. So how are the Crimson Tide going to respond to this game? That's what you're handicapping in this one. Over the last 2 years, Alabama has been very, very good off of a loss, particularly in non-conference play. Earlier this year, they rebounded with loss from their first loss with a nice road win at Illinois. Now, it was a neutral site game, but it was in Chicago, so very pro-Illinois. But Alabama went up there and took care of business as an underdog, won that game. Their second loss, they rebounded with a 40-point win over UNLV. Now, this is their third loss of the season. How are they going to respond here? One thing that will give them a boost is that this is a true home game. They should have the crowd behind them, but we are creeping up on winter break right now, so I don't know if the students are going to be still on campus, and that makes a big difference over these next few weeks. You're just not getting the same energy level from the crowd as you will, early in November or later in February and in March. South Florida plays fast. I think they're number 13 in the country in terms of pace of play. Unfortunately for South Florida, that plays right into Alabama's hands. Like, Alabama wants to get up and down the floor. They want this game played in the 90s. So I don't think South Florida is going to out-Alabama, if that makes sense. If South Florida's game is to run and gun, jack up threes, and score a lot of points, Alabama does everything that South Florida wants to do. They just do it a lot better. So I'm actually going to lay the points, especially if you can get that 13.5 with Alabama. I think that they rebound from that loss over Arizona. They have been very good in this spot. They have been very good at home. And South Florida is it's not a great matchup for the Bulls. So I say go ahead and lay the points. Don't be surprised for a sluggish start out of Alabama in the first half. But then what Arizona did to them in the second half on Saturday, I think they might do that to South Florida here. So go ahead and lay the points. That's it for today's free plays. Be sure to check back later for more. Until next time, carpe diem and good luck.